Good morning and welcome to Morning Coach. Today I am so glad you're with us. As you know, my name is JB Glossinger and this is your personal evolution system, the place to get your day started right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is something new that I'm doing. I normally put Mondays up on iTunes, and so I decided instead of just doing Mondays in the normal way, I wanted to expose people to this in various ways. So I'm decided to put this up every week on YouTube, up on iTunes, and then in other areas, the blog, so that you can get exposed to what we're doing here and how we're changing the world. Now, how are we doing that? Well, this week's topic has to do with overcoming darkness. Now, I know it's one of those things that, hey, this is supposed to be motivational. You're supposed to be starting my morning with energy, right? Well, the truth is I'm doing my best to do that this week, but there are times where there's going to be darkness. And this whole week we're covering that, overcoming darkness on Monday. Tuesday, we're talking about dealing with bad news when bad news comes. Wednesday, we're dealing with loss and death, which is, it's not a real fun topic, but I can guarantee you this, that we're all going to pass on someday, right? Thursday's our book study. We're finishing up The Untethered Soul. We're just in the 4th and 5th sections of that. And then Friday, we're talking about overcoming financial hurdles. It's our Prosperity and Abundance Day. So this week, it's all about really overcoming darkness. Now, you may be seeing this for the first time and going, well, what the heck is Morning Coach and who are you? Well, I've been doing this since 2007, and every day I put out this energy Monday through Friday. And we've been able to help thousands of people around the world by doing this. Yes, we have a site. It's a community site. It is a subscription site, which people pay to get access to the community. And there's a reason for that. We don't take sponsorship. We're an educational system, so that way it allows our members to support each other, but it also allows us to control the message, okay? And if you're watching this far, then you kind of get it. And so I'm going to start doing this so you can kind of get an understanding, and then you can jump in the community and really get exposed to things we're doing, listen with the apps, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to put this up, so I'm going to be doing this on, like I said, Mondays, so that this will go out. I actually do it on Sunday, so it goes out Monday, so that there's great energy going out there in these other vehicles. So let's talk about this a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about this idea of overcoming darkness. There are really 4 things that I want you to take away from watching this today. The first one is that when you're dealing with some dark situation is our grounding foundational point is gratitude, meaning that you need to slow down and say, okay, what am I grateful for in my life today? And it could be just like my hair is good, okay? It could be good that I'm hearing this message today. Whatever it is, ground yourself in something that you can be grateful for. One of my secrets is that I live my life with gratitude every day. I'm just happy to be alive. I know that death is a huge motivator, and we're talking about that in Untethered Soul because I know we're going to leave at some point. And so for me, that really changes the perspective on everything. There are days I'll jog through a cemetery here in Fort Lauderdale because I want to be reminded that, tomorrow is not promised, and I'm going to make the most of today. And so that's where I take on the gratitude, the first thing, especially when there's some negative things happen. The second thing I want you to think about is this, that if it's really negative, that you need to ask for help. We have a rule here at Morning Coach, and I don't want to say it's a rule, but an idea here at Morning Coach, that when you need help, you ask for it. And when you're doing really good, you give help. And if you do those 2 things, it just works because we all need help at certain points in our life. And so, we got to ask for help, and then we got to give help. And we have a new Morning Coach community that's really rock solid that we put together where people can share privately things they're doing and things they need help with. And that's a great place to do that. You want to watch being a victim when negative things start to occur. Oh, it's not working for me because of this, or, this happened. I'm blaming everybody else. One of the things we got to do more in life is take more individual responsibility for our current circumstances. It's okay. You will get through it. But no matter what, there's a reason that you're here, and it was probably some of the decisions you made. So we need to really understand that and not get into the victim mentality, because the victim really can't do anything. You're a victim, right? So we need to rise above that and say, okay, this is my current situation. What am I grateful for, and how can I get through this? And I may need some help, and that could include some therapy. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to play one. I'm not here to say I stayed at Holiday Inn Express. Sometimes these issues are very deep, and therapy is an answer for that. And I would suggest if you're having some real darkness, you're having trouble getting through that you get with your local healthcare professional. Okay. And finally, the last point I want to make today is this: that you need to help someone else. And I said that when you're down, you want to ask for help. But sometimes when you're down, you want to go out there and take the light off yourself and ask to really help someone else. It's amazing how that will start to bring the energy back up so you can shift the momentum from that roller coaster going down to getting it going back up again. And that's what we want to do, is start climbing back up and keeping that energy where it needs to be. So I'm here to help. I am. I want you to see what we're doing. For less than a couple cups of coffee, you can help us with this movement of positivity. You can help me keep putting this message out there week in and week out, day in and day out, to really help others. And that's what I'm about. I want to help you, find what you're looking for, give you that clarity, and then get a path. And that's what Morning Coach is. It's a complete personal evolution system, and you'll see that when you get over to MorningCoach.com. And if you're already a member, you know that. Where to start? I would just jump in and start listening to CoachCast. We just put up a new Life Wheel beginning track. It's something that you should do. We do it every quarter to kind of figure out what area that you're working on. And I have a lot more resources coming within Morning Coach that I'm excited to announce, but I can't yet, but I will do that soon. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're on iTunes, I really appreciate you. You've kept me in the top 20 all these years on iTunes. It's pretty amazing that we only do Mondays, but we're still there day in and day out. It's because of you that I appreciate you. And for the members that have supported us and supported me through the years, I really appreciate you. And it's because of you that I can continue to put this energy out there to make the world a better place. So thank you. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll catch you over at MorningCoach.com. If you're still on the fence, I'll be back next week and bring you some more information and keep helping you the best that I can, because that's what it's about. All right, I love you. Go have a great one, and I'll be back with more here on MorningCoach.com.